interrupt your regular scheduled programming for the following sports special on the PCSRA Radio Network and the Blue Hedgehog TV. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other disseminations or the use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this show without the express written consent of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association is prohibited.
I don't think so.
On the PCSRA Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to the PCSRA Weekly Show. It's brought to you by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores. For over 51 years, it is the proud sponsor of the PCSRA Weekly Show. The PCSRA Weekly Show broadcast is also brought to you by Budweiser, Love's Travel Stops, iHeartMedia, The Oklahoman, Newcastle Casino, Devon Energy, Sonic, and by the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office, where we encourage you fans that together we can end DUI. Now, with the call of today's PCSRA Weekly Show from the Blue Hedgehog Studios in War Acres, Oklahoma, here is your host, the voice of the PCSRA, Daniel Voiles.
And hello and welcome back to the PCSRA Weekly Show, as the PCSRA Weekly Show is on the air here on the PCSRA Radio Network, the Blue Hedgehog TV, and on your mobile device with the PCSRA Radio Network. Daniel Voiles from our PCSRA studios, Crystal Fontaine taking care of the controls back in our studios. It is the NASCAR edition of the PCSRA Weekly Show here on this channel, as we're glad to have you guys with us. Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic on this Tuesday afternoon here in Oklahoma, and also here the weather looks very nice here for this edition of the PCSRA Weekly Show. Let me go ahead and put this one into the weekly show. I also need to update the Twins and Yankees one from last night, so yeah. Anyway, apologies for the late start. I had errands I had to run, had a haircut appointment, had to go do some things for mother and all that good stuff, so that's why the show was delayed as far as that's concerned. So that's not my fault, it's just the way it goes. So that's the way it goes, my friends. So anyway, today's edition of the NASCAR edition of the PCSRA Weekly Show, we are going to recap the Dover race weekend. We'll take you through some news and notes in today's NR report regarding about the FARC Low Dollar Series. We'll also go through the breaking news stories between now and then as far as the stuff is concerned. We also have the good, bad, and the ugly. We have paint scheme previews, some sports news, if any, and also we have some stuff to discuss. So that's important as far as that's concerned. And then we'll look ahead to Talladega Superspeedway and we will make our predictions. So that's something we're looking forward to on the show. So anyway, if you guys are not in the Great Lakes server, my suggestion is you might want to go over there as soon as possible, because we are going to be starting the we are about to start, and I'm getting ready to introduce the panelists as far as that's concerned, so that should be it on that. So I don't have any other announcements. Let's get right into today's PCSRA Weekly Show NASCAR edition, and as we have our panelists, joining me for the PCSRA Weekly Show is Zachary Taylor, Greg Rutz, who is our who always runs the stuff back in our PCSRA Network studios, and Great Lakes, who is currently muted.
Okay, Danny, I gotta say this real quick before we get going. Greg just had the 5-letter word twice while you did it.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, so
Maybe he needs to start becoming the 5-letter word king on his girlfriend. Yes, you did accept. Don't lie. Lying ain't good for your health. Alright, anywho. Let's go ahead and kick off the weekly show. Enough joking around. Starting with the Xfinity Series. A little note. Before anybody gets a little mad at me because I did not watch the Xfinity race, it was because it was my mom's birthday, so yeah. Please respect that. Please and thank you. Yes. I did not watch the Xfinity race because of that reason, just to let you guys know as far as that's concerned. But I'll explain how it went down. The Xfinity race was okay, I could say. Coming off turn number 2, the 2 of Tyler Reddick got loose, got in the wall. Behind him, Harrison Burton got loose, collected his teammate Brandon Jones, and Noah Gragson got a small piece of that. That brought out the first yellow of the race. Then John Hunter Nemechek, for some reason, ran in the back of the 74 Mike Harmon, the Harmonator. Harmon goes into the wall. His race was done. Nothing happened in the first. The rest of the stage 1 was calm. Was won by Justin Allgaier, who also won stage number 2. Then Ronnie Bassett, trying to get on the pit road, lost control of the car, spun. That brought out the yellow during green flag pit stops. And then the last caution of the race was Ray Black Jr., Stephen Light, and Matt Mills got together and went into the wall off turn number 2, set up a late race restart. And then the race was coming down to the wire as far as who was going to be, who was trying to hang on, who had the best tires. And at the end of the day, it was Cole Custer who ended up taking home the win on the season and getting in the next round. And the 4 drivers that have been eliminated from the Xfinity Series playoffs were John Hunter Nemechek, Justin Haley, Ryan Sieg, and Brandon Jones. You can go away, J-Ski. I don't need you in the way. So, okay. That's why I said your name, Great Lakes, so you're good. So the top 10 results for the Xfinity Series race were as follows. Cole Custer, the winner. Justin Allgaier, second. Austin Cindric, third. Justin Haley, fourth. Chase Briscoe, fifth. Michael Annett, sixth. Noah Gragson, seventh. John Hunter Nemechek, eighth. Zane Smith, ninth. And Ryan C. completed the top 10. Then heading on over to the Cup race. I don't know about you guys, but of course, I didn't watch the Cup race because I had to work. I had a 12 to 8 shift, so hooray for me. Nothing really happened other than a debris caution. Nobody went to the back. Stage 1 was won by Denny Hamlin. Hi, Elijah. Nothing really happened in Stage 2. It was very calm and collective. That was won by Martin Truex Jr. Stage 3 was the same way with the pit stops and all that. And at the end of the day, Kyle Larson snaps a 75 race losing skid and picks up his first win of the season, and for the first time in his career, he finally gets past the round of 12. He is now into the round of 8, the Elite 8 in the playoffs. So the top 10 results for the Cup Series race were as follows. Kyle Larson, the winner. Martin Truex Jr., second. Alex Bowman, third. Kevin Harvick, fourth. Denny Hamlin, fifth. Kyle Busch, sixth. Matt DiBenedetto, a strong run in seventh. Same for Jimmy Johnson, eighth. Kurt Busch, who just recently got eliminated last week at Charlotte, ended up ninth. And Clint Bowyer completed the top 10. Other playoff notables, Brad Keselowski, 11th. William Byron, 13th. Joey Logano finished 34th for a suspension issue. The axle was an issue. Ryan Blaney, 35th. Chase Elliott blew his motor on lap number 8, which is unfortunate. So that's something you didn't expect, is Hendrick to have an engine failure, especially at Dover. So now I turn over to the panelists. I ask you guys, what were your thoughts on Dover? I'll start with Zachary Taylor.
Well, Dover was kind of interesting.
now we can say he can definitely afford a bad result going into Talladega now that he's locked in the round of 8. What about the rest of you guys? I want to hear your thoughts. Ooh, nice little...
I didn't get a chance to see the race, so I, don't want to say on it, but, having raced that track in Heat 3 and trucks, I think it's a good track, and so...
Oh, did you see the paint scheme, Taylor? What Fitzy just put in the weekly, or in the PCSRA? The 33 scheme, that looks nice. Boost Mobile. Okay. I want to point something out that I didn't say this in the global show yesterday. Did you know Rick Kelly is doing a throwback for Russell Ingall's car from 2000, the Castrol? Rick Kelly's did a throwback to 2000. Strange to see that throwback being on a Nissan. That's the weird part, but it still looks nice regardless. Okay, let's get right into the news topics. Austin Dillon was at Richmond Raceway testing out the brand new Gen 7, or the next gen as far as that's concerned. The Gen 7 is expected to be just like the stock cars we are used to seeing back in the day. So, if you haven't seen it, you might want to look at the Victory in Jesus chat as far as that's concerned, because that's what the car looks like. My opinion, looks okay if you ask me. No, I'm not going to complain about that, if you know what I mean. So, next topic. The ARCA series. If you didn't hear this in the Victory in Jesus chat, I'll go ahead and tell you this. The ARCA Menard series announced today they are going to race at Mid-Ohio in 2020. That race will be in conjunction with the NASCAR Xfinity Series, so that's really good. And the move to a late spring date was to accommodate the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. ARCA has not raced at Mid-Ohio since, listen to this, 1965. Jack Bowser earned the victory. That's crazy. So, I would like to see some Xfinity drivers run that ARCA race, if you know what I mean, even though it won't go for points. Excuse me, I just sneezed. Thank you. So, that's good news there. John Hunter Nemechek is going to be racing this weekend at Talladega, which reminds me, Greg, you need to look at your DM in a second, so I can give you the entry list, so that way you cannot tell me what picks we're doing. So, anyway, I think that's all for the... Wait, what? Okay, before we continue on, what in the world are you eating, Taylor? Okay, we're gonna hold on to the Nathan Orman, we're gonna grab Nathan Orman. A second whip by Greg. Look at your DM. Oh, I see Blue Ginger's off the bus with his, siblings. What? Okay, what were you... As usual. What? I know, right? Okay, I'll be here. Okay. Sandy, come in here so I can keep you company. Yes, Bobby! Sorry, I was trying to do my Sandy impression and it failed miserably. Oh! Sorry for stealing your line, Taylor. Did you see the paint scheme in the Victory in Jesus chat with David Reagan? I'm gonna put in this. I'm gonna put in the NIRA. I really like that scheme. Talking about paint schemes, I just put the David Reagan paint scheme in there. That's slick. That scheme looks very nice in his final Talladega performance. Last realistic chance. Oh, come on, Tristan. Show some more sportsmanship, please. Taylor better not look at the NASCAR talk chat in the NIRA. Accept it! I will accept that! No, I didn't say that, Taylor, you derping grandpa. Oh, whoops. Okay, who did not see Jesse Iwuji's paint scheme? Yeah, the John 360 coating. Chase Elliott has already... You know Chase Elliott's night lamps are... You know Chase Elliott's night lamps from last year?
Taylor.
It's got... Cody! Hi, Cody! Hey, Cody, I need to send you some paint schemes in your DM.
Okay.
Okay, the next paint scheme, NC goes, okay, XD. So here's the, Chase Elliott paint scheme, if you guys haven't seen the NIRA.
Nice.
Now, Taylor, if you scroll up, if you guys scroll up, in the NASCAR talk, actually, I'll send this to Taylor. The 13 is going to have a different paint scheme, at least. But here's a shocker. It's a throwback. It's a throwback paint scheme to his grandfather back in 1969. I don't know about you guys, but I really like the paint scheme. That should qualify for Darlington for a throwback, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's a very different Geico scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Strange to see it's not blue and white. It's now just pure green.
Yeah, with the green Geico lizard thing on it.
I wish they would have put the lizard on it. I really like that one better than the other paint schemes Geico had. So, let's see here. If you guys have not seen Spencer Boyd's paint scheme for Dega, it's now in the NIRA server. Also, we had I don't know if Cody's seen Matt DiBenedetto's paint scheme, but it's a pizza car. I'm dead serious. If you have not seen Matt DiBenedetto's paint scheme, it looks legit.
Wait, send me that.
Oh, the pizza car?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen it yet.
Let's see. We're gonna see what Taylor's reaction is. He's gonna say ooh in about 3 seconds.
That's what she'll say when Taylor posts his pants.
Accept it! Wait for Taylor's reaction. Yes. Okay, since...
I've seen it before, and it's a nice paint scheme.
Yes, it is.
Okay. You want to know what that reminds me of?
What?
Lightning McQueen.
You do bring up a good point, though. Except the only catch is it's not a piece of pizza that's flying off with cheese all over it. I don't know about you, but that's probably one of the best paint schemes I've seen in a long time.
Hey, Taylor. Yeah. Send it to me in the DM.
Okay. Trying to see if there's any other paint schemes I've missed. Oh, the 66. That's the next paint scheme I need to put. I'm actually gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in the recording chat. I'll send it. All right. Who has seen this? Did you guys see the 66 paint scheme for Dega? It's in the recording chat.
Okay, there you go, Greg. I sent you that paint scheme in your time. All I need to do is have somebody else join the cup first, and somebody can get DNK. Oh, yeah.
Well, Brian did say...
Scheme for Talladega.
when I first saw that scheme, I thought to myself, okay, that should be only for Richmond. I didn't expect that for Talladega, though.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Would it?
Like Tristan says, you know, I don't know why the worst teams in the world has the best paint schemes out of everybody, and the best teams in the world have worse, but then again, it's just me. I believe that's all the paint schemes that I can find.
Hello.
Father or me?
Oh.
Wait.
Oh no. Army zone. Oh no.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Do I see his icon? Oh, never mind, it's Great Lakes. Dadgummit, I derped. Dang it! Magician Dr. Pepper, you can smack me all night. Dadgummit!
Okay, hey, Cody, real quick before I move on with the show. When Greg first came in, he said the 511 worked twice in spatial light.
Oh, joy.
You just set up that Greggy. Yes. Whatever, you can look at the YouTube chat.
Christmas point! Christmas point! I knew you were gonna say that.
Christmas ball, Christmas ball. The staff, my God.
My word. Okay, let's see here.
My God.
What is it, Cody?
This is interesting. I guess Chuck Ganassi race is going.
Sure you did.
Marcus Erickson.
Yeah, Marcus Erickson going to Ganassi. That's interesting.
What? What in the world were they thinking about? All right.
If he did, I would have died laughing. Also, Harvick's back in the Plaid car, so no surprise there. So, that's interesting. Alright, what? Yeah, I would agree with that. What the what? Okay, for now on, I think we're gonna start doing points on what the what points. Okay. I don't think we had any other or not predictions. Dadgummit. I mean paint schemes. Dadgummit! Okay, see, this is what happens when I've had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and I didn't share with Cody or Taylor. Beggars! I'm also having a Sonic drink and I didn't share with you, Cody. It's a lime slushy. Smacks Taylor, accept it. I accept it. Dadgummit, we tied. Okay then. Anyway, I think that's all. I think that's all of the paint schemes I can find.
Okay, you know what, Cody? I will accept that, Cody.
Oh, pineapple sex.
Pineapple sex and your grandma? Okay.
Not accept it. No, my grandma's been dead, dude.
Okay, never mind.
By the way, Juan Manuel Carrera, by the way, was on Twitter giving everybody an update on his first Instagram post since the accident. Taylor! Smacks Taylor with Cody's weapon sauce. Accept it. Smacks Taylor with Cody's weapon sauce. Cody accepted.
Daddy accepted!
Alright, as I was saying... Cody better not look at his roasting chat, whatever he does. For Cody, it is. Mr. Figures is typing, which reminds me, I'm about to change his nickname to Mr. Figures. Okay. Not accepted, Taylor. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, that's not what I want. What? No, I didn't. Hang on a second. Yum it.
Yes. Okay, he's just putting a bunch of.
You might need to delete that, please. Anyway.
Okay, he's got Minecraft, Fortnite videos on his channel. Okay,
Where's my? By the way, I need to figure out where my son went.
Okay. I'm gonna hide him from your channel. How about that?
Thanks, Taylor. Okay, so I don't. Yeah, Great Lakes better not look at the YouTube chat because it was offensive.
What's going on in the YouTube chat?
Some.
In the YouTube chat? You saying I don't like number 2 and everything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have some news to tell you in the NR report. Want to say congratulations to the FARC race ran in Mexico City under foggy conditions. My God, how could drivers see in the fog? We saw a lot of pedal beater alerts, a lot of drivers going nuts as far as that's concerned. I don't think Siege put up his FARC stuff from race 4. Let me double check. No, he didn't. But it was good racing and not accepted, Cody. I am not naked on NR 2003, you derping grandpa. Smacks Cody with an underwear sauce of Nathan Orman. Accepted.
Seriously, not accepted. What is underwear sauce?
That is Orman's secret weapon. What do you expect? Alright, so, are you guys ready to look ahead to Talladega? Alright, so this is the final restrictor plate race of the season, which we are going to be using the 2019 rules package, which is the 550 horsepowers, and there are going to be aero ducts at Talladega. Also, we're going to have that for Kansas coming up. So, okay then, Greg. So, based off what we've seen in this package and what we saw in the spring race and also the summer race at Daytona, do you guys think we're going to see the same thing at Talladega with the plate, with the rules package? Or do you think we're going to see the same racing we saw in the spring, or do you think it's going to be a lot different? And Talladega is always the driver that's struggling in the points that could really pull a big surprise to all of us. What about you, Cody?
I mean, Talladega is your wild card race, and as of right now, it can really help or not a possible must-win situation as compared to others like Joey Logano and Chase Elliott. Other big guys in the back of the standings. And it could also, well, that could help them, but what could hurt them could be people like Truex or Kyle Busch if they wreck in stage 1, and only in stage 1. Harvick gets wrecked, that wouldn't help him. I mean, for anyone who's even 30-something ahead of the points, they're like top 4, I would say. Top 4, top 5 people in the playoffs other than Larson. If they wreck, they can totally get knocked out. And as of right now, it seems like Keselowski and Byron are the only wild cards here.
That's a good point there. I think Talladega, we also have to make sure we fear the big wreck, because we know Talladega, the big one, can strike at any moment. So it's not if the big one happens, it's when, and how many playoff drivers can get swept up in that big one, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
I think Greg... Oh, whoops. I think Greg's muted because he's looking at his applesauce wife for some reason.
Oh, Lord.
You were muted for some reason, cowboy. Okay, okay, give us your applesauce excuse, okay?
Cowboy.
Wait, what'd you say, Cody?
I said AKA Naked Cowboy.
Accepted! Cody's gonna smack you for that, Greg. Anyway. It is time for predictions, my friends, for the Trucks and the Cup Series at Talladega. Here's how the predictions go. Driver to win, driver to stay away from, driver that is the dark horse. We are in round number 2 of the playoffs, so that means it's 6 points apiece for the playoffs. Woohoo. So that's good. Keep in mind the 2 drivers that got eliminated from Las Vegas will now be only 1 point apiece. So, yay. Mick Figures, Jamie Pintor. How are you doing, mate? No, it's Mick Figure. Yeah, he said McDonald's, so it's Mick Figures, Taylor. Anyway. There you go. That's a good point, Taylor. Anyway, let's get into telling you the standings going into Talladega. Cody Smart still holds on the point lead, 23 points over Zachary Taylor. Cody Smart 225, Zachary Taylor 202. Nathan Orman is now in 3rd place at 195 points. He's 30 back of Cody Smart. I'm in 4th place with 194 points. Kyle Langland rounds out the top 5 with 167 points. Cody Goforth is 6th with 142 points. David Heller is 7th with 138 points. Ty Dent is 8th with 25 points. Great Lakes is 9th with 121 points. Quentin Moore completes the top 10 with 118. Greg Rutt's still not in triple digits. He's at 74 points in 11th, and Elijah Leonard rounds out the field with 12 points in the board. All right. I'm going to do a magic coin toss to see who goes first. And we say, da-da-da-da, Zachary Taylor, you get to go first, since Cody went first yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Now, you need the entry list, right?
No, I already got the entry list.
What about you, Cody? Do you need the entry list?
Nope, I'm good, since I know all the playoffs.
Now, I need to remind you, Taylor, before you make your predictions. The 49 truck withdrew, but there might be another entry coming in for Trucks and Cup. I don't know if that is confirmed or not, but I'll keep you updated if it does come in. So keep that in mind. The 49 truck will be back for Martinsville in a couple of weeks. So that's what Ray Ciccarelli just said, so just letting you know before you make your predictions. Alright, let me find Zachary Taylor. Where is that Taylor mascot? There he is. A 2-word phrase! Big Mustang? What in the world? Alright, go ahead.
Big Mustang.
Okay then. That was Jamie. He said McMustang.
Alright.
All right, Taylor, say it with me. My driver to stay away from is who?
Okay. My driver to stay away from for the truck race.
Well, that truck race. That's a great way to introduce us. Well, that truck race. I should do that. I should do that for when we go to Martinsville in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna say my driver to stay away from the truck race.
Oh. Okay, they get me on task here. Anyway, the driver. Children, break it up.
Okay, your children is the driver to stay away from. Okay. Not accepted.
Oh, okay. My real driver to stay away from is gonna be Brett Mossy.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, snap! My dark horse is children. Just kidding. Who's your real dark horse?
My dark horse. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk, even though this driver is in the playoffs. I'm gonna say Tyler Ingram is my dark horse.
Oh my god. You know what's going to trigger Cody so badly is if Tyler Ankrum wins Talladega and he's in the Final Four. That will fuck his Final Four picks. You're driving to win.
Too many. Didn't say, you know what right there. Okay. My driver to win. I am going to say... Taylor.
Nice job! My real driver to win is...
Okay, my real driver, my real nickname to win the truck today, I'm saying Ross Chastain.
Oh, wow.
I can see that, possibly.
Now for my cup picks. My driver to stay away from is who, Taylor?
Alright. So, these predictions... I made some pretty interesting choices for my cup predictions. I was trying to decide who I would have picked for my three drivers who I was going to pick. So, after debating my driver to stay away from, I'm going to say the number 11 FedEx car epic.
Dang. I'll be shipping your FedEx smacker in a second, said Denny Hamlin. No, I had to do a Denny Hamlin impression, okay? Your dark horse.
Biscuit Planet. Okay. Somebody's going to get ejected from such a celebration after I say this. But, my dark horse?
He said Orman. He said Orman.
My pick is not Orman, you jerk.
That's what Cody said. He said...
No, my pick. He has won at Talladega numerous times. So, he usually does well at Talladega. I'm saying, Bad Brad is my dark horse.
And Cody's gonna say, thank you, Taylor. I will accept that. You tied up Bella Rutz? Okay, accept it. Now you're driving to win, Taylor.
Oh my god. I think it's time for another episode of PCSRA.
McD's nuts? Oh, good lord. Jamie. Did somebody just say a Christmas point?
Yes, I did.
Christmas point for Greg! Driver to win, Taylor. Who is it?
Now it's time for my driver to win before he gets even. Did you just say Christmas?
I think he said planet. Okay, go ahead, Taylor.
I think you said something in between there, so I can't anyway. Anyway, my driver don't win. I'm taking my successful station after he gets my driver to win.
Oh.
My driver
McMonkey?
No.
Joey Logano?
Yes.
Okay, I have a dumb question, Greg. What is McMonkey Nuts? Look at the YouTube chat, Taylor. McNASCAR Naked Series, McMonkey Nuts. What in the world? Alright, Cody, the junior from Vermont, who is amazing and who is going to win the championship. You're up.
Okay.
Hey, it's a compliment, Cody. Just be... Yes, you get a compliment because you would possibly win the global standings mathematically. McGangbang? What? I think that's going to go for Greg for McGangbang. Alright, go ahead, Cody.
Okay, so, Truck Series. The driver who I think is going to win, I think I'm going to pick... Someone I'm going to win this myself. Oh, okay.
What? What the? Dadgummit. Dadgummit.
I said it twice in a row.
Ah, joy. McNASCAR cow. Oh, joy. Hi, James. James Sykes, hi. It's a chicken sandwich and a cheeseburger put together. Good lord. Good lord.
He's going to get ejected for triggerness in a minute. Not accept. My driver to win is actually going to be Brett Muffin.
Wow. Taylor's gonna get triggered.
Why would I get ejected for triggerness, you dog? You picked him as the driver to stay away from. And your point is...
Crap, I can't stop farting.
Alright, so... the actual driver to stay away from for trucks is going to be, and I thought about this one, Matt Crampton as the driver to stay away from.
Wow. Dark Horse. McFarts? What? What on earth is McFarts? Something where Greg farts in Ormond's room. Ormond's gonna kill me for that. Your Dark Horse.
NASCAR, okay? My Dark Horse, he won a race already this season, or actually multiple races, and he actually won the
McOrgy? Okay, then.
race. I'm picking Austin Hill as the Dark Horse.
Okay, what is McOrgy?
McOrgy.
Orgy, or whatever the heck it's called? Nope.
Nope.
No, Cody beats you, Taylor. You lose. Where's my son when you need him?
Okay.
Go.
So, okay, now it's on to Cup. So, for the Cup Series, I'm thinking about a driver who probably has a good history at Talladega, but frankly, picking this driver is a 50-50 on my end. So, the driver who I believe is going to win the race is going to be the number... No disconnection. Okay. So, the driver who I think is going to be the one that wins the race is going to be the number... Okay, where's my games? You stupid...
Make problems. Cody's gonna smack his phone. Cody accepted.
Yeah, I think well, actually, it's an app that I might smack.
Good, that means Cody smacks the app with a baseball bat.
Because I swore I gave up on that crap, and now it's like, no. For God's sakes. Okay, so the driver to win is going to be the number 2 of Brad Keselowski. That's my driver to win.
Sweet.
Okay, yeah. We're going to do that? Yeah, because
I might.
six-pack at this
I'm still thinking about who I'm picking for driver to win. You're a driver to stay away from, Cody.
I'm actually going to agree on Taylor on this one. Denny Hamlin is driver to stay away from. And may I make a bonus prediction here? Hamlin will fall out of the top 8 due to that.
Yeah. Your dark horse.
Keselowski as the dark horse. I have to pick a different dark horse. Now, this one can be a little risky because I know he got eliminated after the round of 12 last year. So this one can get a little risky. I'm going to pick Alex Bowman as the dark horse.
Wow.
A little risky here. Well, he did look big in the spring.
He did do, yeah, Taylor did bring up a good point. He did well in the spring race, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right. Greg Retz, you're up.
For my driver to win. I don't know why I did that, but I'm going to go with Gus Dean.
Whoa! Can we say that is okay, I want to say something before we get to your stay away from. Can we say that is the boldest pick of the history of boldness? Even I took Greg Biffle in Seth Cole's podcast, and it backfired, so... What does that tell you? Alright, who's your stay away from? Oh!
Oh, great!
Wow! I didn't see this one coming. Dang.
The previous plate race winner. I don't know if that's the greatest idea.
But then again, you know, Talladega, you know, and it's unpredictable, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Because nobody's ever swept Daytona and Talladega in the same season, I don't think. Dark horse. Tyler Dipple, wow. Now the cup.
My driver to win. I'm gonna go with Kurt Busch.
Whoa! Didn't see that coming. Kurt Busch, I could see that happening. Stay away from. Oh, Great Lakes would be happy about you picking him to stay away from. Dark horse as your phone's ringing.
I'm gonna go with Michael McDowell.
Wow. Alright. So, let me tell you about other people's predictions while I'm thinking about that.
And your phone is ringing.
Because Great Lakes already put his predictions in here. So, you want to hear about everybody else's picks?
What they called on me for?
Oh, I was saying a good thing. Great Lakes, you're fine.
No, I'm at the phone.
Oh. Okay, then. Okay, so here's what Great Lakes said for his picks. Driver to win, he took Matt Crafton for trucks. Let me write that down. That's a good pick, I have to say. Matt Crafton. You said Tyler Ingram's to stay away from. I think that is a possibility, but like I said, anything can happen. And your dark horse is Harrison Burton. See how that plays out. For Cup, you said Chase Elliott's the driver to win. Wow. I would absolutely agree with that. He took Joey Logano to stay away from and Kyle Busch to beat the dark horse. Interesting. Hang on, I got an itch in my ear. Sorry, my ear does not like me. Alright, let me tell you about the other people. Alright, would you like to hear other people's predictions? Starting with the other Cody, not the Cody in this call, but the other Cody Goforth. Yes. Who, by the way, congrats to him on beating my Bucks. Anyway, Cody Goforth says Matt Crafton is the driver to win. Driver stay away from Stuart Friesen. Dark horse, Tyler Ankrum. For Cup, I think Goforth just made Cody Smart feel good. He took Brad Keselowski to be the driver to win. Kyle Larson is a stay away from, and Joey Logano is a dark horse. For Nathan Orman, for trucks, he took Austin Hill to be the driver to win. Matt Crafton is the driver to stay away from. Stuart Friesen as the dark horse. For Cup, he took Brad Keselowski as the driver to win. Kyle Larson as the driver to stay away from. And Chase Elliott as the dark horse. For Kyle Langland, he took Brett Moffitt as the driver to win. Stay away from Tyler Ankrum. Dark horse, he will take Austin Hill. Cup, for his driver to win, he's going to go bold and say Alex Bowman as the driver to win. Who saw that one coming? Kyle Busch as the driver to stay away from. Chase Elliott as the dark horse. For Ty Dent, he'll take Tyler Ankrum as the driver to win. Stuart Friesen as the stay away from. Austin Hill, the dark horse. I'm kind of torn about those kind of picks. You know what I mean? Okay then, Greg. McVenty. Oh, good lord.
It's a combination of McDonald's and...
For Cup, Ty Dent took Kevin Harvick to win. Ryan Blaney to stay away from. That's another pick none of you guys took. Dark horse. Kyle Larson. For Q-Man, for trucks, his driver to win will be Tyler Ankrum. Stay away from Matt Crafton and the dark horse Jordan Anderson, because Anderson got a top 5 last year. And then for Cup, he's going to take Denny Hamlin as the driver to win. Kyle Larson to stay away from. And his dark horse will be Ryan Blaney. That's the shocker. For David Heller, McWeekly Show. There's no such thing as McWeekly Show. David Heller says for trucks, John Hunter Nemechek as the driver to win. Nobody saw that one coming. Austin Hill to stay away from, if I can capitalize my age. And Harrison Burton as the dark horse. Cup, He took Kyle Busch to win. Ryan Blaney to stay away from. Kyle Larson, the dark horse. Excuse me. Thanks. Alright. Are you guys ready to hear my picks? As I'm the last one to make predictions. So for trucks, the driver to win. Okay. There's no such thing as McVoyles, Greg, you derping grandpa. I'm gonna smack you for that. Driver to win for the truck race. Now, I was kind of torn between who I was gonna pick and all that, yada yada yada. But, you know what? I'm gonna say the sentence, I think Ben Rhodes is still in the playoffs, if I'm correct. Wait, let me check. Let me check the playoff standings for trucks. I want to check the truck playoffs before I forget.
I think Ben Rhodes didn't make the playoffs.
Let me check.
Yeah,
Oh, David Heller. I just got done telling David Heller his picks. Oh.
Sorry if I joined the stream late.
Oh, it's fine.
A autism group meeting today at
Nice.
I just got home.
I just made your picks, David, if you want me to send them to you in a DM. I made your picks. I will send them to you in a DM. Alright, driver to win. Guess what? You should have picked him. You should have picked him. Now it's mine. Ha ha ha. Grant Infinger's the driver to win. You should have picked him. Again, once again, you should have picked
He got eliminated.
No, he's in the playoffs.
No, he's not out after
Sorry
the
about that, guys. My dad was just reminding me that they were going to go to Shawnee to get milk, so.
He's not back in the playoffs, boys. He's out.
Oh, wait a second.
And by the way, Blue, whatever you do, don't look in the Great Lakes roasting hour chat.
Actually, Cody, he's actually still in the playoffs.
How is Grant Infinger in the round of 6?
Ask JC. Oh shoot, I'm looking at 2018. I need to look at 2019. Dadgummit, I'm looking at 2018. What the fudge? Shoot, I need to remind myself. Dadgummit. Well, I was too busy looking at the 2018 playoffs for whatever reason. What the hell? What? Jesus Christ, I cannot believe I did that. Nice derp on me. Okay, scrap it then. I'm gonna smack you for doing that. Anyway, oh, hey guys. Okay, let me change my driver to win. Before I do that, Jayski, you derp. You derp, Jayski. Jayski, you derp. One driver is not gonna miss the race since there's 32 trucks entered, you derping grandpa. Derp point for Jayski. They said one driver's going to miss the race. Nice derp.
Probably for Cup there will be.
Not really. If there's nobody. Christmas point.
Who was saying the Christmas thing? Greg.
Greg said a Christmas point. Okay, I'm gonna say Austin Hill is my driver to win now. I'm gonna say Austin Hill then. Stay away from. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I really had to go with my gut on this one. If there is one driver that you definitely need to pick as a stay away from driver, I have to say stay away from Matt Crafton. Dark Horse. I was going to pick Grant Enfinger, but I realized that would only give me 1 point. So, Stuart Friesen is the other choice I have. I picked Friesen as the dark horse. Now the Cup. This is the fun part for me, to tell you all the truth. In my opinion, I always say to myself, why am I picking this driver to be the driver to win? I mean, he's had some good success. He's done very good. I'm also going to go with a bold pick, and I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say Chase Elliott will sweep Talladega as the driver to win. Driver to stay away from. Another sentence of, you should have picked him, now it's mine, ha ha ha. If there's one driver you should have picked to be a driver to stay away from, I have to say stay away from Martin Truex Jr. Dark horse. Who is the dark horse? Again, I was torn about who I was going to pick for a dark horse. But if I had to pick one for just the hell of it, I am going to say Brad Keselowski as my dark horse.
It's interesting. A lot of people have been picking Keselowski as driver to win their dark horse. A lot of them.
And only I pick Martin Truex Jr. as the driver to stay away from. That's the crazy part. So, alright. Let's begin final thoughts. I will start with... let's start with Zachary. Let's start with Cody Smart, then we'll do Zachary Taylor for final thoughts.
Yeah, and I seem to get left out of that. I don't know why, but...
You'll be next after Taylor.
Yeah, okay. So... thoughts be like... I don't know. I think Dega's going to be a very good race. However, this can really shake up the playoffs. Like, either it's trucks or Cup. I just know that it is going to be a really hard race for them to not get involved in a wreck. I mean, once the big one happens, you expect, like, half the field to be wrecked. And whoever's wrecked out of it, then it really all depends on playoff points and where you're at. Because if you get wrecked out of Dega, there's a chance you could be in a must-win situation, especially if you're Blaney, but also especially if you're in the bottom half of the round of 12. I'm not sure if I can also count Bowman in that category.
Yeah. Before I get to Taylor's final thought, one correction I want to make. I said that there was going to be a late entry for trucks. According to Brian, there's not going to be a late entry for trucks. But Cup, there might be one, but we don't know that for sure.
Boy. You know what that would mean?
Stay seated, everybody. The court remains in session.
Not that, David. What I mean is first DNQ in 2019.
Have we really gone that all season without a DNQ?
Oh, check Daytona.
No, Daytona there was only 40. Daytona there was only 40 from the top of my.
Oh, dang.
So
That was the... Okay, wow. So we can have a chance to see a DQ for our first time since last year.
let me
For somebody. Which would have mean for that specific team, you shouldn't have entered, now you lost money.
let me confirm that with Brian. While we're doing that, let's go to Zachary Taylor for final thoughts.
Christmas boy.
Final thoughts, Zachary Taylor.
Alright. Well, going to Dega. Wow.
I thought it was 4. Wait, let me check Daytona entry list. I want to check the entry list. While you're doing that, Taylor, continue. Continue, Taylor.
Well, Cody did bring up a good point about the big one. The big wreck that usually happens at Dega. You see a lot of wrecks at Dega. So I think Dega's possibly
To answer, let me double check this real quick. I'm checking to see if we had a D&Q. Okay, that didn't help me. Let me check. Race report. Oh, you monkey melon of my saucy world. I'm trying to get results for Cup. I don't think we had. Let me check. Oh yeah, I forgot. We've only had one. We've only had two. Yeah, we did have two D&Qs. So this would be the second D&Q. I forgot about Daytona. Okay, go ahead, Greg. Your final thoughts.
Well, I mean, I think, with this, I think, I think it could be, a good race. Let's see if there's any, big wrecks, and how many cautions will, get out, excluding the stage, cautions. And, stuff that goes also, see how it goes with college football and NFL this week. And, also be sure you check out my retro renegade video doubleheader today. So, that's my final thoughts.
Okay, so this would be the third car that would fail to qualify, because I forgot about Truex and Gase missing the 500, so thanks for reminding me that, Brian, SP3.
Tomorrow for OKC.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I said 76 tomorrow for OKC, and with storms starting to form in Western Oklahoma tomorrow.
Any final thoughts from you, David? Nice motivational belch. Any final thoughts from you, David, or Great Lakes? Or are you good?
I probably missed out on over half of this weekly show because, like I said, I was over at Rose State today. Stayed an hour longer than normal because I had that autism spectrum group that was started today. So, yeah, I missed out on that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I actually agree with Cody. I think Talladega is basically going to be a crapshoot. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
Now,
I think Talladega's going to be a crapshoot this weekend.
Now remember, for trucks, if any of those 6 playoff drivers go to victory lane, that is an automatic ticket to the final 4 to compete for the championship. Keep that in mind.
Yep.
So that's
So that's my final thoughts.
correction.
We are under a slight risk of severe weather here coming up for tomorrow. That parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle could get up to an inch of snow.
Correction to David, this is actually part 2 of the weekly show because we had the global standings yesterday. Now, before I go over looking at this week's upcoming PCSRA weekly show events presented by Andy's Frozen Custard, there's a little situation we need to discuss. And it's regarding about that tsunami that could put the Japanese Grand Prix in jeopardy. Now, we've not had any FIA race... Wait, what?
Oh my god.
Yeah. We do not yet know if that race could get canceled or postponed. But we will have to wait and see what happens.
They postponed because,
Yeah.
it's really a lot of tsunamis.
Yeah, keeping you guys...
2011 as an example.
Yeah, keeping you guys informed on that. So, we don't know what's going to happen as far as the Japanese Grand Prix is concerned. If it gets postponed, we will do our best to update you on the situation regarding about the tsunami going on, because it may hit Japan or it may not. So we're going to have to keep you updated on that situation as soon as we get any more details on that. So just to let everybody know on that situation, if you didn't know. So yeah, if I can, I saw it the other. Oh yeah, Great Lakes already put in his server. Where is it? Oh, the other Stock Cars chat. If I can find it. No, I think I sent it to Taylor and all that, so I don't know. I'll find it eventually, but like I said, the Japanese Grand Prix is in risk of possibly getting postponed and all that. So, oh, it was on Twitter I found this.
Because of that typhoon out there in the Western Pacific.
Yeah, that's not. So we're going to keep you guys updated on that situation in Japan like we always do, and keep it right here at the PCSRA as far as that's concerned. So let's look at this week's upcoming PCSRA weekly show events. Next week we're back to a full show. The reason we did a two-parter show is this is what a preview of 2020 will be like. Next week, we're going to recap, hopefully, the Japanese Grand Prix. The Bathurst 1000 will recap. Okay. As I was saying. Next week, we're going to recap, if I can go back to my, where is it? No, that's not it. The agenda. No, that's not, okay. Yep, next week we're going to recap Talladega. We're going to also recap Japan, hopefully. Road Atlanta, Bathurst, and all those good stuff. Take you through the breaking news stories between now and then. Get you some paint scheme previews and some news and notes around the NR report. And then we are going to look ahead to, if I can find my calendar, here it is. We're going to look ahead to the following. And I double checked it to be sure this is correct. But we have our only NASCAR is the only thing we're going to talk about next week. So how about that? Which is the first race of the second round for Xfinity, and then our second elimination race for Cup, which we will whittle that field from 12 to the Elite 8, which means 4 drivers next week will be eliminated. So that should be a lot of fun. That's a look at this week's upcoming PCSRA weekly show events presented by Andy's Frozen Custard. I'll see you guys in a call on the PCSRA Recording Jet. The Oklahoma Highway Safety Office is a proud partner of the PCSRA Weekly Show, and we remind all of our friends that together we can end DUI. Visit enduyok.com for more details. Want to thank David Heller, Great Lakes, Zachary Taylor, Cody Smart, our statistician Caleb Hobbs, producer and engineer Zachary Fitzwater, Jackie Tang, and Alex Hawkins, and Greg Rutz running the show for us back in our PCSRA Network studios. Final score yesterday from Game 4 of the NLDS at Busch Stadium on a gorgeous Monday afternoon. It was my St. Louis Cardinals 5 and the Atlanta Braves 4. Until next week, when we recap Bathurst, Japan, hopefully that's the positive thing we're going to say. Till next week when we recap Bathurst, Japan, Road Atlanta, Talladega, take it through the breaking news stories and all of the other good stuff. Some news and notes in the NR report and everything else that goes to it. And we look ahead to Kansas for the first race of the second round for Xfinity and our second elimination race for the Cup Series. This is Daniel Bullis saying, Boomer Sooner, everybody!
This PCSRA Weekly Show broadcast has been brought to you by Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores. For over 51 years, it's the proud sponsor of the PCSRA Weekly Show. The PCSRA Weekly Show was also brought to you by Budweiser, Love's Travel Stops, iHeartMedia, The Oklahoman, Newcastle Casino, Devon Energy, Sonic, and by the Oklahoma Highway Safety Office, where together we can end DUI. The proceeding has been a Learfield presentation on the PCSRA Sports Network. Copyright 2019 by the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association.